National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruption.
Home games, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
Well, MP and this team are off to a good start when it comes to the challenge he set for them. I think the preparation, anticipation, and energy for what these games mean has become almost a skill set in their arsenal. And they're hoping to build on that momentum in this one. They've still got quite a few rivalry games left.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We know that everybody knows the history between these two teams. All those knockdown, drag-out battles. So I asked MP if he was going to take the high road tonight to try to stay above the fray. He said just the opposite. These guys always show us disrespect. We're going to grind it out and teach them a lesson. Get your popcorn ready. Kevin.
Got it right here, Deanne. Going to start chopping it down. Familiarity, the right breeding contempt here.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
To the middle. Here's Tillman. Goes back up. The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer. Boston getting another chance here. Brown inside the line. Missed it, even after all those chances. And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bounce pass from Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 15.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
They need this. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Next lead, 18-7.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
And here is Tatum. We saw him with 29 points last game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And a moment here to find out what the news is out of the Western Conference. Shams Charania is on the line. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey Kevin, things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They've acquired Fred VanVleet, and it's a deal they worked very hard to make happen. He's a consummate professional, someone who will give them leadership at both ends of the floor, and they're hoping he has an effect not only on the court, but in the locker room as well, having won a championship.
Hey Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And it's White missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP's shot is good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Pass to Springer. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And here's Brown outside, buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's MP. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
They've got MP. Hart is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Kolek in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Cleveland was phenomenal. He ended up with 62 points and was reliable as ever from distance. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Celtics trail by 19. Here's Springer. It's tipped. And they're running. MP, that's for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. MP's got 35.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with, because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ward. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here.
Another bucket! Wow!
And he's now in a tie for 4th most games in NBA history with 40 or more.
He is creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long time to come.
And to pass the century mark in 40-point games and draw even with James Harden, you've got a first ballot Hall of Fame election coming in the near future.
Or the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Ward. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tatum, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 47 points.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So New York ends up going with the new group. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody.
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
That's why this is a democracy, Kenny. One person doesn't get to choose.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the New York Knicks. Thank you for being with us. Now,
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The kick out to Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
MP outside. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Holiday finds White. Off target from outside.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Inside. Here's Tillman. And he converts the layup. Tillman's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The three from MP. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall dishes to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. Out to White. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
The Knicks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. A three from MP. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
To the inside, Tillman. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Heads up play by Holiday. He saw the opening and helped exploit it.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a new group in for the Knicks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Nice work, MP. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Celtic fans, don't miss out on our next giveaway game. Every fan in attendance will receive a lucky leprechaun mystery swag bag. That's right, only lucky those leprechauns inside.
Oh, say does.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, and this is Brian Anderson. Oh, it's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, there's the Celtics, pretty far behind right now.
Well, for the Celtics, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence
tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now, New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Ward in at the point guard position. And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
And one of the objectives of any team is to take down your rivals. MP may be humble, but he doesn't want his game, or more importantly, his team, to be overshadowed. Clearly, that motivation has been a driving factor in their success to this point in those key games.
With the All-Star break just around the corner, Brent, which event are you most excited for?
Well, I get fired up about the three-point contest. I think it's the most exciting thing that happens over the course of the All-Star weekend. And we know how much talk there has been about adjusting the game and some of the other competitions that go on. But I love the three-point shootout, BA. I do have a dunk trophy at home that would say otherwise, but it's the 3-ball.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And finished off by Tatum.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And here's MP from outside, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 9 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And it's Tatum missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And we talk about guys who can really guard, 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Ryan?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Pokashevsky's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anunoby. Outside White. There's a screen. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
MP shot is good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
White, the pass to Ward. Tatum against MP, 6 to shoot. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Martin, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Tatum. Achua with a screen on MP. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks leading by 15. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. MP's got 27 points.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
Tatum against MP. Three-pointer. And it's Martin with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tatum looking it over. Over MP. MP with the block. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. Complete domination from And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Julius Randle, also OG Anunoby out there, Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP, and it's Kolek in at the 1.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Achua gets the bucket.
Good to see Achua being active down low, looking to score and doing exactly these kind of things.
Knicks leading by 19. MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Tatum. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Tatum's got 13 now.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Outside Achua, fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. We are watching history in the making, folks.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point. No question, this is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? It's going to be interesting.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics call time here. MP really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
So both teams making some changes here. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. So it's the New York Knicks, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
All right, guys, time. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Derek White, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Ward in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Ward passes to White. Here's Ward. Now here's Tatum. Down low. Pass to White. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. 4 on the clock. Brown can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Ward passes to Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 5 now.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding.
Yet another bucket.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Tillman with a screen. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
The Knicks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. From deep, MP. And good! There's another! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Tillman passes to Brown. The shot off that time. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense. I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
White finds Tatum. 1:33 left to play in the third quarter. Tatum against MP. And again, New York with the triple.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Tatum can't hit.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
MP way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. There's Tatum with the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Tatum passes to Tillman. Back to Tatum. The rebound by MP. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ward. He's got 5. Brown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole.
And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Another day, another win. Good work. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Celtic fans, make sure you remember that during our next home game, we will be doing a special giveaway. Everyone in attendance will receive their very own Lucky the Leprechaun notepad.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the New York starting 5, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's MP. And it's Randall in at the 4th spot. Right for the Celtics. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
Hats off to MP. I mean, he's fired up his team time and time again. Just outstanding thus far. You can tell just how much each of these rivalry games mean to him. And he can't get complacent, though. Those results to this point can be tarnished if they are not doing the job from an effort standpoint. They've got to win those 50-50 balls.
The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And it's Brown missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
MP's shot is good.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. White against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Holiday surveying the floor. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Celtics. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And you know, with the Knicks, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
And here's White, following the three-pointer by MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 63 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
New York leading by 11. Here's the 3, and that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 20 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. The 3 from MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tillman, he's checked in for Porzingis. Achua comes in for Tatum. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for White. And it's Ward in for Drew Holiday. Brown, good.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Pass to Pokusevski. And here's MP for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Tillman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
and that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And here is Brown, following the three-pointer by MP. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. That shot off. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Winslow in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 32 points. Celtics trail by 21. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tatum no good. The Knicks leading by 19. MP fires from way outside. From outside off the mark. Pass to Tillman. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. MP no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
There's Winslow. Bangs home the trifecta.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And here's Tatum for 3. The Knicks leading by 22. And here's MP for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now, here's Tatum. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto.
Achiuwa with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
MP outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time called here. The Celtics decide. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement.
Okay, let's take a moment. And that concludes.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And New York, looking at who they've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Randall. And it's MP in at the 5, down low.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum kicks to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
A 3 from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Tatum. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. Anunoby against Brown. Ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 4 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here, just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now White, following the 3-point attempt by MP.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Good on the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Boston has possession. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Back to Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
It's impossible to guard Drew Holiday when he gets this kind of position. His frame and his game is very much up to the task.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. White's got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here is Tatum. Following the 3-pointer by MP. And Holiday kicks to White. Brown outside. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Celtics making a switch here. Achua's checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Boston's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Brown inside, defended by DiVincenzo. The shot misses. Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. A 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 18 points just in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Rebounded by Hart.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here is Achua following the three-pointer by MP. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Celtics shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely to the left side wing. Bounce pass Achua. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And here's MP for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the match.
Good game, MP. Way to bring the effort tonight. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They don't even know what's coming for them.